So everybody nowadays uses drop tunings, but most guitarists only scratch the surface of how good they can actually sound. They usually play a couple power chords and then just move on. But in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 secrets that every pro uses to make his guitar sound huge in a drop tuning. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you liked the song, because if you did, you can actually play that yourself. I have the tabs and the backing track in my Patreon community. It's linked in the description down below. I upload new tabs and backing tracks there every month, so if you want to stay inspired, check that out. Also, if you like my guitar sound in this tune here, I'm playing through my Kemper today because I just released my own Kemper profile pack in my shop. I'll also link in the description down below. If you're a Kemper player, want to have these kinds of sounds, check it out. All right, let's get into it. Secret number 1 to make your drop tuning sound huge in your guitar is to weave in melodic lines into your chords. Now, what do I mean by that? Check this out. When I wrote this intro riff, I actually had this melodic line in mind. I just kept playing it over and over and over because I really liked it. Do you ever have that? You just come across a little melodic line, you really like it, and then you just do not know what to do with it. Because what comes into play here is a riff writing technique, and you basically weave in these kinds of melodies into chords. And in a drop tuning, that's easier than in standard tuning. Let me show you. We're going to find this melodic line in octaves in the drop tuning. Okay, this is step number 1. You know where these octaves are because you just find them on the fretboard. Now the next thing is you need to turn this into a riff, because that sounds nice, sounds riffy, but it has no chord changes and no harmonic layers, if you will. So we need to weave this into chords now. So we're playing. Here's a chord change, and here's another chord change, and you have that same melody now in chords. Sounds way better, right? So you went from a simple melodic line to and that is the difference maker between a little melodic line and a melodic riff. If you're interested in learning the system and the framework behind this riff writing technique, check out my melodic riffing course, because in that course we deal with exactly that, turning chords and melody lines into cool riffs. If you found this approach exciting already, the course is absolutely gonna blow your mind, because I'm gonna teach a lot of different riff writing methods in there. Check it out in the description down below. You're gonna love it. Tip that makes your drop tuning sound absolutely huge basically just takes a little bit further what we already learned in the first one, and that is knowing your chords and chord voicings in a drop tuning. Because especially in drop tunings, different chord voicings are at your disposal without stretching your fingers too much. Let me show you. In that little soundbite I just played you, I go from a C major, a nice sounding C major, into an A chord that has all sorts of different voicings, and that is a perfect example to show you what you can do with chords in a drop tuning. So let's get in there. 8th fret here, and as you can see, we're just doing the power chord thing right now, but there's the 9, 2 frets up and 2 strings up. And then here is the major third, 4 frets up. You also got the 5th down here on the G string. You got that Lydian sounding raised 4th. Also good. And then you can just combine them. Whatever you want to do right here, but you could do all sorts of things. You could even go. So a lot of different chord voicings all at your disposal without too much stretching on the fretboard. Let's go to the 5th fret maybe. So I have the 9 here. This would be the minor third. And you already have a melody here, something like... change. And then it's just one step to turn up your gain and play something like. You know, sounds huge in drop tuning. So my suggestion would be to do that exact thing that I just showed you. Go to some power chord, find your voicing, major or minor. Whatever you want to do, and come up with cool melodies that way. And if you have one, turn up the gain and start riffing. But don't stop there. That third pro tip I'm going to show you is amazing too. Did you already hear it? It has to do with bends, because what a lot of guitar players forget when they play in the drop tuning is we tuned that E string lower, so that gives us room to do crazy cool bends. And sometimes these bends sound sometimes even heavier than palm mutes on the E string. So what I'm going to show you now is a couple of cool bends that you could try. So this example actually started with me playing the riff like this. So no bends, right? And I noticed immediately something's not right. It didn't sound fun and it didn't sound organic, and just an integral thing was missing. And I found out that with a bend, it sounded way better. Just sounds a lot more crooked, a lot more weird, and when you turn up the distortion, it really makes a huge difference. Just a very nice sounding riff all of a sudden. But again, that is just my example. You could explore here. We can find all sorts of very cool bends that make your drop tuning sound way, way better, less stale, less standard, just a little bit more creative and inspirational. Let's say we want to play this. I would try some bends like this. Sounds so much like Alice in Chains, don't you think? Let me know in the comments. But again, it's such a cool method to make use of that lower E string. You can bend that E string so much more because it has lower tension because of the drop tuning. So use it to your advantage and come up with real creative stuff. all sorts of bangs in here. And just like that, you have 3 more things you can explore in your drop tunings. Try it at home. Let me know how it's going for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to this channel if you like this type of content. I've been Joey, and I'll see you in the next.